Ciao everyone and happy 2025! I'm Lorenzo and this is Live for Speed's journal. First chapter of the new season. Today we are racing in the Zafiralis All Round Championship, a brand new championship founded in 2024. One race every month with different kind of combos. We've got concrete surface, grass, gravel, oval races, different kind of vehicles of molds, so very exciting series, one race every month, and this is the first one. Today we are racing in Rockingham National with the famous LX4 vehicle, which is one of the standard vehicles of Live for Speed. Here it is, I'm taking all the fuel on board for the race. We are ready to go for an onboard lap of Rockingham National with the LX4 car. Here we go! Here we go, main straight in Rockingham National on the LX4. Very tricky braking zone. You have to carry out very high speed and not touch the grass here, because you're gonna have dirt tires for the next sequence of corners, which is not ideal. Here it is a very fast combination of corners. You have to be very precise here, throw the car with very high speed, but stay within the track limits here, carrying out the speed, the 5th gear, flat out in 5th gear. Important to keep the throttle down here. And here we go, very hard braking zone, right-hander corner into 2nd gear. Oh, another important corner with a big sausage curb on the inside, important to stay out of it. And the car is sliding and dancing, but we have to carry out the speed and keep the throttle down despite the car movements. Here we go, 4th gear, 5th gear for the last sector of the track. Important here to keep the balance of the car and not slide too much. 4th gear, carrying out the speed. Here we go for the final braking zone. Very hard braking zone into 2nd gear. Important to keep the apex and carry out the speed here in the pit lane, flat out to the checkered flag. Here we go, and it's pole position. Incredible, man. 1:16.1 is my first pole position of the year. Let's take a look at the qualifying results. Lorenzo, it's me on pole with the 1:16.1, 2 times behind here it is Tav Sufor. 3rd position for Manchester, 4th position for my teammate Nozzle. Timuli is completing the top 5. And here we go, ready for this race start. First race of the season for me. Let's see how it goes. More than 20 cars on the grid, so very competitive field. It's going to be a difficult race with all the fast guys behind, so lights are going green. Here we go. Start, but Sufor is already very close behind me. He's taking a little bit of an inside line in turn 1 to have a better traction, but I'm managing to keep the gap for the moment. Let's see what happens in the fast complex of corners. Sufor is sliding a little bit and is getting attacked by Manchester there with the black car, and Nozzle is up there too. It's going to be a very close pack going into the hard braking zone, and here comes Manchester out of nowhere. Incredible dive move here in the braking zone. He just released the brakes and he took the inside line of Sufor, but here we go, Sufor defending hard on the outside. Let's see what happens in the next corner. Sufor still on the outside, that becomes inside, and he takes back the position. Very hard battle here, going right behind me. Let's see what happens. These guys are slowing a little bit, so this is good for me. You can see I'm creating a little bit of a gap. Let's see what happens here in the next hard braking zone. Manchester taking the inside line of Sufor. Sufor going wide. Let's see if Manchester can take the position. Yes, looks like he made it. So Manchester is up to P2 at the moment. Sufor is P3. And Nozzle is coming fast right behind in P4. Here we go, lap 6 of the race, and Manchester is showing very fast pace at the moment. He's cut the 1 second gap that he had with me, and he's right behind my tail. Sufor is in P3 and Nozzle in P4, very close behind him. And here we go on board with me. You can see Manchester is really applying the pressure now. He's very close. Hi there, says his tagline. And here we go, he's taking the inside line in the fast corner. It's going to be a side-by-side battle here. Let's see Manchester. A little bit of losing the traction here. And looks like I'm managing to hold the position for the moment. Let's see what happens in the hard braking zone, in the hairpin. I'm a little bit wide here, going into the grass near the pit lane, almost smashing into the wall. And Manchester is looking like he's going to make a move in the next braking zone. Let's see. He's not quite close enough, but he's taking a really good inside line out of turn 1. Let's see what happens in the next fast combination of corners. Manchester very close here. It's very fast part of the track, and look at him again, losing a little bit of grip on the fast part of the corner. Maybe some setup struggles here, and he fell back once again 10-20 meters, but he's still very close. Let's see what happens in lap 9 of the race. Here we go, we have another battle here. It's Nozzle this time attacking Sufor for P3. Nozzle is coming with a very fast pace. He was very fast in qualifying too. Let's see what happens in the hairpin. Sufor really missed the braking point here, going wide, and Nozzle made the move for P3. Lap 13 of the race, Nozzle is on a charge. My teammate of race green is going very fast at the moment. Catch back Manchester and is now making another move in the hairpin. Nozzle is unstoppable at the moment. Very fast pace. Let's see if he can catch me. Lap 17 of the race, guys, and the top 3 of the race, me, Nozzle and Manchester, have packed up, so 3-way fight for the victory. So let's see what happens in the braking zone of the hairpin. Nozzle very fast on entry, but he's sliding a little bit on the exit, losing a bit of traction, but we are still all very close. Who's going to win this race? Last 2 laps of the race, and I've got very big pressure from behind, from Nozzle, who is very fast, and I cannot make a single mistake here. I have to stay clean, race green, and be precise in every corner. You can see Manchester in P3, Sufor in P4 sliding a little bit, and Timuli is P5, and Mouseman is in P6. Let's see what happens in the final lap of the race, guys. I'm still holding the lead at the moment. Nozzle is setting the fastest lap of the race, but I have to be patient, be precise here, not take too much risks, drive soft, drive smooth, and bring it home. We are taking the second half of the lap here. I'm struggling a little bit here on the exit, going into the curb, nearly touching the grass, but Nozzle is still there. He's like 6 or 7 tenths behind. Let's see if he can cut the gap in this last sector of the race. It's going to be difficult for him, guys. I'm holding the lead at the moment. Here we go, jumping in this cinematic cam. Lorenzo, it's me. I'm holding the lead at the moment of Nozzle, coming very fast at the moment. You can see how it's closing in the fast section of the track. Last opportunity for Nozzle. Let's see if he can make a move in the last corner of the race. Still a little bit far behind, and flat out now, out of the corner, and here we go. It's victory!
Sì ragazzi, forza Race Green!
And here we go, first win of the season, guys. That was a very good race. Congrats to Nozzle and Manchester too for putting up a big fight, but they managed the pace all race long, and now it's time for some donuts. Victory celebration in Rockingham. And here it is, a look at the final results of the race. Lorenzo, myself, takes the win ahead of my teammate Nozzle. Third position for Manchester, 4 for Tough Sufor, and fifth, completing the top 5, is Timuli from Zafiralis. And that's it for today, guys. That was a very exciting race, a very exciting win for me. And stay tuned because the season just begun. Ciao!